Okay, students, pay attention. Ms. Castillo, pay attention, pay attention. Today we're gonna learn about exponential growth and decay. So who can tell me what exponential growth and decay is? You, Mr. Castillo. Could you tell me what this is? Huh? Wait, what? Nah, I don't know what it is. I'll be selling paletas when I grow up. That's why I don't need that. It's cool. I believe you too. Okay, so exponential growth and decay is how much something increases by a certain amount of time or decreases in a certain amount of time. So if you're selling paletas like you're still going to need exponential growth and decay to determine how much money you make, how much money you lose. Okay, Mr. Sir, this is your formula. For the growth, it's going to be y equals a times 1 plus r to the t. For decay is y equals a 1 minus r to the t. Okay, so a is the initial amount, so how much you invest into your paletas. R is the rate of decay or growth, so how much you make or how much you lose in money. And t equals time. Okay? Okay, Mr. Sir. Now, let's say that you invest $300 in your company of paletas. Okay? Now, R as your rate of increase in this example would be 15.15. Why? Because you move percent two parts down, and then 3 is the year. So you plug everything in, and your answer is what? What do you think is gonna be? Um, so that's a 300, right? Um, it's gonna be. You said 3 years. 3 years, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, what's the answer? Okay, so it's gonna be 15. Yeah, right. Oh my god. I don't even think you're gonna qualify for selling paletas, man. No, that's wrong, okay? The answer is 456.26. So, with this time, you will make $456.26 in 3 years. So basically, you're making $156.26. Okay, so now for decay, let's say that you get hungry, okay? You're on the job, you're selling paletas, it's hot out, and you decide to eat some of your paletas. So as you can see here, it's different. And this one you're adding it, this one you're subtracting it, okay? It's the same everything, same variables. So now we're gonna decide how much you lose if you decide to eat. Okay, Mr. Castillo, what do you think the answer is going to be? Now think about it. Don't rush into it. Don't ask anyone else for help. You think about it, okay? All right. Okay, so okay. Um is the answer 184.24? I'm guessing. No, maybe. Please, God. No, that's not. Wait. Did you said it's 184.24, right? Oh my God. He could learn. I believe in you. Okay. So yes, that is the correct answer. Why? Okay, yes, that is the answer. Because as you can see, that much money that you're making, and if you decide to eat this much percentage of paleta, then you will end up with 184.24. Or if you decide to give some away, or I don't know, you lose some, no, this is how much you will end up making or losing with your investment. So you end up losing $116 with your investment.
So like my boy Casper just said, today we're going to be working on exponential growth and exponential decay. Here's some few examples. Okay, so for exponential growth, like say you're working out and you want to increase your bicep mass. Let's say right now you have a 13-inch You have 13-inch muscles. That's your initial. And then your muscles grow at a rate at 0.025 inches. And the time it will take to grow them be in 4 weeks. And you plug that in, it'll be 1 plus 0.025 to the fourth times 13. So you get 1.025 and to the fourth, which would be 1.103812891, and multiply that by 13, then you'd end up getting 14.34 inches. That's how big your biceps would be in 4 weeks.
Wow.
I don't get it. Oh, that's sad.
Okay, so let's talk about exponential decay. The equation for exponential decay is y equals a 1 minus r to the t. Now, as the same, a is the initial amount, r is the rate, and t is the time. So let's say you have a girlfriend, right? Then the initial amount of money you have is 200. The rate that it goes down is half, or $0.5. And the time is 4 days. So let's plug in that equation. So y equals 200, then 1 minus 0.5 to the fourth. So now that we've plugged in all the numbers, let's put into the equation. So 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5, and to the fourth would be 0.0625. Then you multiply that by a, which is 200, and you would get 12.5. So at the end of, after 4 days of hanging with your girl, you're stuck with $12.50.
I'm going to be giving examples of exponential growth and decay. For our first example, Gordo bought a bag of candy with 80 pounds of candy in it. Gordo ate small bites of this candy at a set interval of 1 minute with a decay rate of 2.6%. Here's the formula we're going to be using. Y equals A times 1 plus R to the power of T. A is the initial amount, R is the rate of decay or growth, and T is time. So our question here for example 1 is how much will be left after 12 minutes? So now here we're just plugging in because they already gave us all the information. The initial amount was 80 pounds. The rate of decay was negative 2.6. Wait, no. It was negative 2.6, but here's a mistake right here. You're supposed to turn the percentage into a decimal before you plug it into the equation. So this is how it's actually supposed to look like. And with a power of 12, because that's how much they want to know, you know? Like that's what plugging in for time, 12 minutes. So basically what we did here was just simplify it. 1 plus negative 0.026, which equals 0.974, and then we put that to the power of 12, which equals 0.72. Multiply that by 80, we get 58.3. So 58.3 pounds will be left after 12 minutes. Example number 2 now. Example number 2 is the rat nest en la casa de abuelita has a population.
Not true.
Has a population of 200. Its population increases at a rate of 4.2% monthly. Assume they are immortal. How much is the population after 5 months? This example has an exponential growth, so R is no longer negative. We're using the same formula, nothing really different. So our initial value is 200. Our rate of growth is 4.2, but remember, you got to turn that into a decimal by dividing it by 100. 2. And T is 5. We're using months as a time unit for this example. And all we gotta do is simplify. Dang, do you see this? It's a cheap marker. And this equals 1.22. You multiply 1.22 by 200. You should get 245 and 2/3. There's your answer. 245 and 2/3. No, wait. That's not possible. So just 245 rats will be in the nest after 5 months. There's your answer.